ignorantia legis neminem excusat. This Latin phrase translates to, ignorance of the law excuses no one. But what does it truly mean, and why is it so important in our legal system? At its core, this principle is rooted in legal philosophy and public interest. The law assumes that every person is aware of the laws of the land. Whether you are a student, a worker, a business owner, or even a visitor, you are expected to know and follow the law. This rule is not meant to punish the innocent, but rather to preserve order and ensure fairness. Why? Because if people could simply claim ignorance to avoid liability, laws would become meaningless, justice would be chaotic, and accountability would vanish. Let's say you're driving and unknowingly enter a one-way street in the wrong direction. You get stopped by traffic enforcers. You say, "But I didn't know." Yet you still receive a ticket. That's how this principle is practiced. The law applies regardless of one's knowledge or awareness of it. This is especially crucial in criminal law. If someone commits theft and then says, "I didn't know stealing was a crime," the court cannot accept that as a defense. However, while ignorance of the law is not a valid excuse, ignorance of facts might be, in some situations. For example, if you were given a bag by a friend to carry and you didn't know it contained illegal drugs, the court may consider the lack of criminal intent depending on the evidence. So the law makes a distinction between ignorance of the law, not allowed, and ignorance of facts, can be considered. This maxim reinforces the need for legal education and public information campaigns. Laws must not only be enforced, they must be accessible, understandable, and promoted. That's why civic education, legal literacy, and media involvement are essential in helping citizens know their rights and responsibilities. Let's review. Ignorance of the law excuses no one is a foundational legal doctrine. It promotes responsibility, order, and equal treatment under the law. It discourages people from using ignorance as a legal defense. But the law still recognizes certain cases where ignorance of facts may apply. So as responsible members of society, let's not only obey the law, let's also learn it, teach it, and live by it. Because in the eyes of justice, awareness is not just power, it is duty. Credits by Teacher Lumaban.